What's up, guys? This is Rixxalight signing in, of course. Now, this video obviously was supposed to be Resident Evil 2, as you can see before you. And in the background, we've got some pretty cool fucking violin music going off. It should be royalty free. I'm not too sure if it is or not. It's gonna fade in and out from time to time because I've got like kind of like a playlist going on. I'll turn it up for me so I can hear it. You might have to hear some reverb in the background as well. But so as you can see before you is a schedule, a rough schedule of what I do on a weekly basis. That sounds awesome. So what we've got then, the reason why I'm doing this, by the way, today is obviously if you've seen the title, if you've not even seen the title, it says support me, not as it support it, or support the cause. It's not a charity thing, and I don't want to try and push that forward on accuse like saying it's a charity thing, so that I know that's wrong and I know that's what it basically means. But what I'm wanting from you guys, if you can, is because we've just, I know it may not be there now, but last time I checked it was on 80 subscribers for the channel, which for me, I know it's a little number, and it's always been a little number as well, but what I want everyone to do, if you can, is when you watch the videos, send it off to the internet, you know, post it on other websites, show it to your friends, show it to whoever you can do, your family, your friends, your enemies, whatever you want to do. I want you to spread the word of this channel, and I want to grow a community together where I can interact with more people as well and help this channel grow bigger. Now, we're only on 80, but I want to try and get to 100 because that's my first milestone, and I'll do something very special for 100 and continue it from the rest onwards. Well, I'll do another milestone as well at 90. I'm going to do it like every 100, then we get to 120, whatever I can do. But 80, that's what we had so far, because it took from 70 to 80, it grew to 78 pretty fast, and then it slowed down to 80. So I'm hoping by the end of this year, I could get at least 100, and that's 6 months away. So I want to get at least 100 subscribers before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. But what I want you guys to do is basically post it on Reddit, post it on Facebook, social media, Twitter, anywhere that you can do to spread the word, because we've got a lot of games coming through, and the more people I have in, the more content I can make for you guys, because I don't think I'm going to be ending YouTube anyway soon myself. The one time I will end YouTube is when my statistics on YouTube goes to 0 everywhere, and because always the subscriber counts, there's always views, so I don't think it'll ever end until some things it just comes to a dead point. But I want you guys to help me out so I can help you guys, so you can have more content to watch, or more humor, because I can feel like I can try and get some humor out there, not try and force it and stuff. So I could try and get some reactions as well in there maybe, so it seems better. But either way, that's enough for the subscriber part. So a lot of you probably don't know my schedule by now, because a lot of it, you're like, why the fuck is this video? It's like, I know a lot of you, like one guy I know watches, I think he watches Hyrule Warriors, another one watches Watch Dogs, maybe as well starting to watch Beyond Two Souls as well. So I want to tell you guys when they come out. So this is why I've got all this up. So I don't know if you can see a mouse or not, but I've highlighted Monday over here. Here you go. You can't see that fucking sick ass beat. So on Mondays, well, every day, as you can see, at 4 PM, this is English time, by the way, at 4 PM, we will release a Resident Evil 2 game, or a video, until I beat the game, and then it changes to another game. After that, I choose, probably it's going to be Devil May Cry 2, I think it is, or no, Devil May Cry 1, I think. But either way, so on every day, it's going to be not Kingdom Hearts, because I've seen the writing fucking everywhere. It's going to be Resident Evil 2. So on Mondays at 8 PM, English time, I think it's like 5 hours behind for you guys, or half of you guys, which is Eastern America times. That would be 3 PM. So okay, I know this is like 11 PM in the morning, and this is like 3 PM in the afternoon. We're probably just coming home from school, so or maybe whatever you do. So we're going to be playing David Cage's Beyond Two Souls, and on Tuesdays we're going to play. Now this one's a confusing one because there's a lot coming out on Tuesday. So, but I want to be in Game of Thrones, the Telltale series games. I'm going to be doing those every Tuesday. Well, not every Tuesday. But the first Tuesday of every month, I'm going to do a Telltale's game. Like we just did what The Wolf Among Us. This beat's fucking kicking up. Then currently it's Game of Thrones. I've done episode 1. Episode 2 is coming out next month in July. So it actually gets me excited, because as soon as that ends, it's going to be Kingdom Hearts, blah 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 blah. But we'll ignore that for now. But then when it's not the first ever Tuesday, it's going to be kind of randomized with what games we play until July, when that gets actually fixed. Because what I wanted to do was do Telltale games, as well as a game that's been made by the guys who made Honey Pop called Spiral Scouts. I can't record that obviously until the game comes out in July at some point. I think it's July 19th, I think, when that's where they pushed it back to. But till that point, every other Tuesday that's not the first Tuesday of the month, I'm going to be playing maybe Fortnite, could be PlayerUnknown Battleground, Town of Salem. We've got a thing coming up later today. Slime Manager, because there's an update. So any videos that have got updates in them, I'll throw them out there as well. Tekken 7 might come there along next week as well, considering there's a bowling arena to do in that one. There's new characters to show off. So I'll do a little bit on that maybe to get that out there as well, because there's updates coming all over fucking left, right, and centre for these games. Maybe do Black Ops 3 as well, because that's got an update recently. Every Wednesday then, at 8 PM, as you can see, is Spyro 3, Spyro the Dragon 3, the original PS1 edition. I'm not going to be doing the PS4 edition when it comes out in July as well. I might do a live stream of it, but I'm not going to record it, because I've considered just done the original 3 here. After number 3, I'm not going to be choosing a new series. I'm going to be playing Enter the Dragonfly, that was for the PS4, for the PS2, sorry, and then we're going to play a new series. That sounds horrible. On Thursdays, we're going to be doing Ratchet. Well, obviously, we've been doing Ratchet and Clank 3 again. Not the HD remakes on the PS3. It's been on the PS2. After I've done number 3, I'm going to do Gladiator and Size Matters, and then I'm going to end the series there, and then start a new game up or whatever gets thrown out. So do a randomizing thing. It may be the futuristic Ratchet and Clanks after that, so that would be great if that's the case. Hyrule Warriors on Fridays. Now, something about Hyrule Warriors. It was one of the first ever videos I started doing, or whatever the series. Now we're on like episode 114, so it just goes to show that I've done more than 2 years of content for this game. It's like obviously 52 weeks, 52 videos is a year, and then I did obviously another one. So but little known fact about Hyrule Warriors, it continues to grow. The Switch came out recently. Well, the Switch version came out recently, so there's lots more to do in that game as well. I still need to do the campaign with all these characters, so I've got one more coming up this week. And then I think next week, on the 29th, we're going to be doing a 4-hour Hyrule Warriors special. It's not going to be live because I can't live stream the Switch, unfortunately, because I don't have the right gear for it at this current point in time. But what I'm going to try and do for you guys is, well, not try and do it for, I'm going to do a 4-hour thing to finish off the storyline, probably do some adventure maps in the original thing as well. One of the personal favourites that I'm actually really enjoying at the moment is Watch Dogs on Saturdays. I'll get to the Fatal Frame 3 and the Kingdom Hearts bit in a minute to see exactly what's going on with those, because some of those have already come out now. So, right, so Watch Dogs, whatever, right, so Watch Dogs, obviously it's every Saturday. Kind of like everything else, so same with Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a little bit of a confusing one, because what I do is, I'm doing Legacy of the Duelist at the moment, and with Legacy of the Duelist, I've gone through the first 2 seasons of, like, not the first 2 seasons, the first 2 generations of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm on the 5Ds one now. When I feel like it's the end of a season, what they would have done for the show, I'm going to pause it and play a different thing. Which is like, my other thing is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Challenges, where I use my decks. Not my own decks. I do use my own decks, but I go through a certain amount of cards or decks that came from packs, like pack-alone decks, packs only. Like, say, for example, if you use a pack that's got no polymerization, I probably do full polymerization in there if it's got fusion cards, but I don't use pack cards outside of the pack. I stick it in the pack, use it with the pack in Legacy of the Duelist, and after I've used some of those, I use my own decks if there's got like if there's anything new to them, to constantly use them in the game. So, moving on now to the bonus stuff. This actually only came around originally, I think it was last April, I believe. Oh, my music ended. Oh, give me 2 secs. Alright, so this started after when Quantum Break came out. I think that was last year. Was that the year before? Was that 2016? I think that was 2 years ago, so they started making a new game as well, but I don't know if I'm interested in it. What made them get more sales up was there's like, oh, if Quantum Break does well, we'll make Alan Wake 2, and they never fucking got around to it, so fucking suck you guys. I'm kind of annoyed about that one, because I actually wanted to buy a lot of copies for Quantum Break. I enjoyed it, though. But since then, every 10th, 20th, and every last day of the month, like 28th, 30s, or 31st, I do a 1-hour special video of whatever game I'm playing at the current time. So I was playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep with Terra. I just finished it off. I'm now currently doing Aqua, but it's not for the bonus content. It's this fucking random thing down here, which I'll explain about later. So I've done the first 2 Project Zeros. You guys call it Fatal Frames. I call it Project Zero. That's why I put Fatal Frames to stop confusing everybody, because it's mainly known as Fatal Frame all around the world. So these Fatal Frame videos, 12 PM for an hour on the 10th, 20th, 30th, 31st, 28th of every month. So usually it's a lot of stuff because it's scary for me to play. So it comes out early in the morning if you want to watch it later on in the day, because I do get fucking scared. Obviously, if I get a camera one day, maybe soon, hopefully, when we hit 100, it'll be more fun to watch and stuff. Now, the biggest thing on this list that can really get on people's nerves, or just got on my nerves at the moment, is this random section or Kingdom Hearts. Now this I've mentioned a few times, but I just want to put it in all one big channel update thingy-mabobby so you know what's going on. So Kingdom Hearts now, because I just finished Birth by Sleep with Terra. I've done Ventus in the past as well. I think that I did like a year ago, maybe, or maybe 2 years ago. It can't have been 2 years ago. It might have been 2 years ago. I'm not too sure. I don't know when freaking Quantum Break came out, to be honest. I think it was April 12th, 2016. If I remember correctly. I know it was in April. I know it was in 2016 or 17. That's all I know. But, so, with Kingdom Hearts, what I've been currently doing, usually I used to get up at like 10:30 and then start recording at 12, and then like obviously spend an hour and a half or 2 hours trying to come around and wake up. But what I've started doing now is recently, since Kingdom Hearts 3 got officially announced and is coming out and set release date for January 29th of 2019. From that moment, I was like, I've got myself now 7 months to complete every single Kingdom Hearts game from start to finish. Yes, including the DS ones and the Game Boy one, but I'm not going to be playing on the Game Boy. I've got the PS4 version, so it's a little bit better. But the 2 DS ones, I'm going to actually be recording as a screen capture. I'm working it like that, probably using the PS4's like the HD thingy to remodel it and reorganize it to put it onto the thing as well. So it might take a little bit longer to record and stuff, but that's what I'm going to be doing either way. So I'm going to do it in chronological order. Starting with Birth by Sleep, obviously going to finish up Aqua. So what this entails, because now I started getting up at 8. I get up at 8. Wait till around 9 o'clock, start recording, see how long it takes, and then I start recording at 12. So some videos, like you saw already, probably one of them's only an hour and a half, another one's reaching 2.5 hours, another one's reaching nearly 2 itself. I'm not going to actually stick a time limit on them, I'm just going to sit down, record them, and see how long it's going to finish. So by now, at this current time, I am 1 video away from finishing off Birth by Sleep with Aqua, and then we're going to be done for the day. Then I'm going to move on to Kingdom Hearts 1 straight away, like day after or whatever, and just continue playing them all in order until they're all done. So I'm hoping that this has given you some insight of what's actually going on, because you can understand what's going off here and what's playing. Just the only confusing one probably is Game of Thrones and the Yu-Gi-Oh videos and these 2 bonus contents. So even the bonus ones, like thingy, but the random ones, Kingdom Hearts, like I said, they're random. I don't edit them unless it really needs editing, like if someone's busting into my room. I can obviously edit that out, unless I'm away from the computer like I've done before to go get some food. So it's like a live stream that's not live, so technically it's just a stream. I would like to live stream them, but I can't really risk it because I've got to stream straight from the PS4 to record it, and if that's the case, it says this scene is blocked, I cannot record it, and then you're missing out cutscenes. So that's why I'm going to record it instead as I'm doing. But I will get those out as fast as I can. I know one came out already. I know that much because it's out now. This is the 14th that I'm recording this, by the way. I know it's like another day. I don't fucking know. 20th? It's not 20th because that's a Thursday. I don't know. But either way, that is all I wanted to actually explain to you guys today, is what's going off, and try and get a shout out to the channel, my own channel, try and get it bigger and better. To get more guys, bring it in, talk a little bit more to the community, because I do want to interact with the audience as well. So let me know what you want me to play. I'll fit it into the schedule, like I said, doing a random thing, like whatever game gets finished, I'll plonk it on into there and see where to go from there. But either way, I'm going to leave this little update, freaking shout out kind of thing here, and I will see you later on in Slime Rancher for a new update that came out about a freaking prize Gordo, I think it's somewhere anyway. But I'll see you that in later on. That's coming out at 8 PM on a Tuesday. But as for now, this is Rixxalight, signing out.